I'm Amy Cherry.
This is breaking news here on News Radio WNZF. A plane crash overnight in the Marineland area of the Intercoastal. This is Mark Strobridge from the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Sometime last night, about 11 o'clock in the evening, we received information from the FAA that an aircraft had fallen off radar. The flight had originated out of Brunswick, Georgia, and what we have learned from them is that we had a witness in this particular area that heard something that sounded like an aircraft engine sputtering. We came out into this area and started a massive search. We got the United States Coast Guard. Their Jayhawk was on scene. We have them in the water. We have U.S. Customs helping us. We have Volusia County. We have St. Johns County. Of course, Flagler County Fire Rescue. And a lot of resources out there looking for survivors. We are currently in the mode of search and rescue. We hope for a good outcome in this entire process, but we're going to do whatever it takes to find this aircraft and find these people, and we're going to stay on scene and do so. The Coast Guard has recently left to go refuel their helicopter. With daybreak coming on, we feel that we'll have a better view of finding an aircraft. Of course, at night in a marsh area, it's more difficult to be able to see things even when you're flying overhead because you're limited on vision. So we're hopeful, and we're working very diligently to rescue these people.
This is a developing story, and we'll have more information as it becomes available. Rich Carroll, WNZF Local News.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Flagler County schools continue to get shortchanged on funding, Ben Smith reports.
Back in April, Flagler Schools Chief Financial Officer Tom Tant told Free For All Friday that Flagler County residents get a raw deal when it comes to taxes and school funding from Tallahassee.
We're sixth highest in the state out of 67 districts on our millage rate for required local effort, and we receive the fourth lowest allocation per student.
New funding numbers are due from the state on Monday. As it stands, Flagler Schools gets about 95 cents of school funding for every dollar sent to the state as tax money. Over the past 3 years, Flagler's allocation of per-student funding from the state has dropped from 45th to 65th in Florida. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Ben Smith.
An elderly Korean war vet from Flagler Beach is missing, and his family needs your help finding him. Police say 85-year-old Harold Cantrell was last seen more than a week ago on July 5th. At that time, he was running from his new home at an assisted living facility in Daytona Beach. His family is organizing search parties tomorrow at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 3 p.m. in Indigo Pines, not far from the new place he was supposed to call home. His family is offering a $1,500 reward for his safe return. Police say they'll match that. Now, Cantrell could be trying to get back home to his wife in Flagler Beach. They're asking you to keep your eyes open on State Road A1A. Cantrell suffers from Alzheimer's disease. He was last seen wearing a black, gray, and white striped shirt with black pants and dark shoes and a baseball cap reading USS Midway CV-41. He also has a tile location device necklace that works if you're within 100 feet of him.
As a kid, my friends and my brothers and sisters and I rode this road.
Benell Mayor Catherine Robinson talks fondly about the good old days when she rode her bike on Old Brick Road. The City Commission voted to protect the road as a historical landmark after it was almost given away for a development.
The bricks were here, and somewhere along the line we have paved over them, or somebody's paved over them. This road could have been lost very easily. In fact, there was a developer who wanted to buy all this property and buy the road, and that's when I remembered that the red brick road was there underneath and said, I don't want to give this away. Once you give property like this away, you can't get it back.
The original brick pavement is underneath a light layer of asphalt, and now it'll always be protected. All of us get a chance to be a hero by donating a pint of blood in Flagler County. Debbie Young has the story.
Flagler County Fire Rescue Chief Don Petito says you used to know this blood drive by a different name.
They used to call it Guns and Hoses because they kind of had a competition between the police and the fire department to see who can raise more pints of blood. So now they're calling it Everyone Can Be a Hero by giving blood. And we're proud to be a partnership with them.
Petito says firefighter paramedics know what a crucial part of saving lives these blood drives are, and that's why they're happy to help out.
on July 17th at Station 92 at the airport over there by Hijackers. We're going to have them there from 1 to 3, and then over here at the EOC on the 24th for the same times.
Those who donate blood will get a T-shirt and a wellness checkup, including blood pressure, pulse, temperature, iron count, and cholesterol screening. Walk-ins are welcome, but appointments can be made online at onebloodDonor.org. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Debbie Young.
And now you're up to date. On Flagler's Morning News, I'm Amy Cherry.